In this video, we'll be taking a look at two WNBA games happening on August 12, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Wings versus Indiana Fever. The Dallas Wings, sitting at 8-24 and dead last in 12th place in the WNBA, are gearing up to take on the Indiana Fever, who are 18-14 and holding down 5th spot in what could turn out to be a pretty interesting showdown. The Dallas Wings are desperate to break out of a 5-game slide where nothing's gone their way. They've dropped 5 of their last 6 away games, which doesn't bode well for this trip. The Dallas Wings are putting up about 82 points a game while shooting 41.6% from the field, but they're giving up 87 points on 45.3% shooting from their opponents, leaving them exposed on defense time and again. The Dallas Wings are knocking down 31.4% of their threes and hitting 80.3% from the charity stripe. On the flip side, they're letting teams shoot 37.2% from deep against them and pulling down 36.2 boards per contest, which shows they're getting outworked in key areas. The Indiana Fever are hunting for another win after taking 6 of their last 8, building some real steam. They've got a string of 5 straight home games coming up, which could help them keep the good times rolling. The Indiana Fever are scoring around 84.5 points per game on 45.3% shooting while holding foes to 82 points on 43.5% from the field, making them a tough out on both ends. The Indiana Fever are connecting on 33.8% from beyond the arc and 77.2% from the line. They're stingy against the 3, allowing just 31.7% from deep, and they're snagging 34.9 rebounds a night. The Fever keep getting better as the season wears on into the back half, sitting just a few games out of the 2nd seed thanks to steady play on offense and defense. Kelsey Mitchell's been a scoring machine, carrying the team since Caitlin Clark went down with injury. They've grabbed wins in 6 of their last 8 largely because of Mitchell's efforts. They'll cruise to an easy victory on Tuesday against a struggling Dallas squad that's one of the league's weakest. The Wings can't defend worth a damn and lack firepower beyond Paige Buchers. Dallas is 8-11 against the spread when they're single-digit underdogs. Indiana's been solid at home, going 10-6 against the spread in those spots. Digging into net ratings, there's a huge gap here with the Wings ranking 11th overall at -5.9 while the Fever sit 5th with a 4.2, highlighting Indiana's edge in efficiency. Defending the perimeter shows an even bigger difference, as Dallas is last in the league allowing 37.2% from 3, compared to Indiana's 4th best mark of 31.7% against. The Wings have dropped 5 in a row, including a brutal home loss to the Mystics as 4-point favorites. Now they're hitting the road, where they've only won 3 times all year. The Fever are quietly putting together some of the best stretches in the league right now, and they've beaten the Wings in 5 straight meetings. Indiana's 3-0 straight up and against the spread in their 3 games this season against Dallas. It's a hefty line, but Dallas has glaring holes on defense that you can't ignore. Indiana's adapted well without Caitlin Clark, and even with bumps like Ari McDonald's injury, they've got the bench to push through. I see them winning and covering at home. I've got zero faith in the Wings these days. The line makes sense. As our first pick for this matchup, the Indiana Fever to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Over the past 5 games, both squads have had trouble making opponents miss shots, with Dallas sitting, well, they can't be 13th in a 12-team league. But anyway, they're allowing a rough 48.9% from the field, while Indiana's better at 8th with 44.5% against. On offense, they're both sharp with ball movement, as the Fever rank 6th with a 1.43 assist-to-turnover ratio and the Wings are 7th at 1.38. Both teams play at a top 5 pace in the league, so I'm looking for plenty of points from 2 groups that sit in the lower half for points allowed. The Fever rank 3rd in tempo, and the Wings are 5th. The over has hit in 8 of 15 road games for Dallas. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Liberty versus Los Angeles Sparks. The New York Liberty, holding a 20-11 record and sitting in second place in the WNBA, are gearing up to take on the Los Angeles Sparks, who are 15-16 and ranked 9th in the league. On August 11th at Crypto.com Arena for some WNBA action, the Liberty are coming off an 83-71 home loss on Sunday, while the Sparks notched a 94-91 home win that same day against the Seattle Storm. This wraps up their season series as the third and final matchup, with the first two games splitting even. The New York Liberty are hunting for a victory after going 5-5 in their last 10 outings. They've dropped 5 of their past 7 on the road, which hasn't helped their cause away from home. The New York Liberty are putting up about 87 points a game on 45.3% shooting, but they're giving up 81 points on 42% from opponents. The New York Liberty are hitting 35.2% from 3 and 84.2% from the line. They're holding teams to 31.6% from deep and snagging 35.3 rebounds per game. The Los Angeles Sparks are looking to build on their form after winning 9 of their last 11, including 3 straight at home where they've been tough to beat. The Los Angeles Sparks are averaging 86 points on 46.1% shooting, though they allow 88 points on 44.9% shooting. They're connecting on 35.8% from beyond the arc and 75.9% from the free throw line, while letting foes shoot 34.5% from deep and grabbing 33.3 boards a night. The injury situation will likely shape how this plays out, and the Liberty's road struggles add another layer. In August so far, shooting efficiency shows a gap, with the Liberty at 7th in the league on a 50.5 effective field goal percentage, while the Sparks sit second at 56.7. Across the full season, rebounding highlights a difference too. New York ranks 8th with a 48.9 total rebounding rate, compared to Los Angeles' 5th place 51.5. Now feels like the right moment to fade the New York Liberty, so backing the Sparks with the points makes sense. New York's been average at best on the road with a 7-7 mark, and that's with Breanna Stewart in most of those lineups. With her sidelined by a knee injury, this group looks even more vulnerable away from home. The Sparks have taken 4 of their last 5, striking a good mix with their key players, Plum handling the outside shooting, Stevens owning paint, and Hamby filling in everywhere. The Sparks keep racking up wins and covers, but the lines aren't reflecting it, which doesn't add up. Los Angeles gone 8-2 straight up and against the spread in their past 10. Meanwhile, the Liberty are 0-7-1 against the spread over their last 8. 7 of New York's 11 losses have happened on the road, and injuries are piling up. Now with Harrison on the list too, the Sparks already upset the Liberty on the road a couple weeks back as 11-point dogs. Sure, the Liberty remain a strong squad overall, and this is a chance for them to get even, but the Sparks are hitting their groove after a rocky start, making them a real threat here. New York just isn't covering spreads, so laying points with them is tough. Los Angeles rides their wave and covers at home. The Sparks are on a roll but still flying under the radar. Odd. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Sparks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. These squads are among the best at cashing in on the break this season, with the Liberty topping the WNBA at 13.4 fast break points per game and the Sparks in 5th at 11.1. That's a big part of why they run at such a clip. New York's first in pace at 97.9 and Los Angeles' 4th at 96.46. 2 of the league's top 3 offenses are colliding here. New York will miss Breanna Stewart, which hurts their scoring, but also opens the door for more points again since she's their best all-around defender. The Sparks push the tempo, rank 3rd in points, but sit last in points allowed, meaning they're fine trading buckets in up and down games without clamping down much. New York ranks just 7th in points given up, so the attacks clearly have the edge over the defenses in this spot. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.